Hey, welcome back to my channel, Succulents, A Beginner's Journey. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to deal with some of the leaf propagations that I have been kind of hosting in their own tray for about, I would say, 8 weeks. And what I'm planning to do today is use a pot to get these guys, these little pups, into a new home for a while. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm going to be using a pot that I purchased, I think it was at Walmart. I might have paid $4 for this guy, but I have a disabled sister who I take care of, and I asked her, give her something to do, a project, and I asked her to just go ahead and decorate the pot however she chose to, and this is the design that she came up with, and I told her thank you very much. So we're going to go ahead and use that. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and place these little stoppers. There's 2 stoppers there. You can kind of see the green color through my t-shirt. So we'll go ahead and place 2 of those in there so that our soil does not siphon through. And we're going to go ahead and use our pre-mixed, very aerated soil. Oops, I think I may have moved. Yep, she moved. That's okay. There we go. That little stopper that I used went ahead and got it moved, but we got it back. So let's go ahead and fill this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and in the center, I'm going to place one of the succulents that I went ahead and, some people call beheading, some people call decapitating, but it's not decapitating any human. It's more of we took the head. There is a term for it, and once I find out, I'll go ahead and I will place it in the text so that you can see what it is. I'll go ahead and tap this to kind of have things settle. It's always nice to have a handy tools. So we're going to go ahead and take our first one and dig a nice quick little hole there. But here's the first one that I intend on using. It is a succulent that I purchased, and it was overgrown, and I went ahead and I took and cut it. Whoops, there we go. And it's got some nice roots growing, so we're going to take this one and we're going to go ahead and simply place it right in here. Let me do this while I'm here. I want to give it a little bit more of a stalk. So I'm going to go ahead and get some leaves that I can propagate. So we're going to go ahead and take some of these off here. There we go. One more. There. So now we have a nice little stem. And let me make my hole back up again. Place her in there and make sure she's centered. That's good. All right. Now I have several of these that are little pups that still have the mother leaf in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those and we're going to kind of spread them around the edges here and there, just to give them a place to rest their cute little roots. Actually, this is my first time doing this, so I'm hoping that I can become successful And we'll take another one like this, see? That's a little pup there with some nice roots. And we're gonna take this one and go over here and place her so that they're there. And this is interesting because this is one that was growing in there, and you could already see that it started to elongate. But this is a different variety of succulent, so it's got another leaf shape, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is, but we'll find out. We'll find out as it continues to grow. Just do a little bit of shaking there so that we can go ahead and get our roots going. So I'm going to take this one and place her right in here. There we go. And let's see, there's another one over here, a little pup over here. That's good. And shake off some of the stuff, and we're going to go ahead and do this one here. There we go. And I've also have these guys here that the leaf, mama leaf, is dried up big time. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and carefully remove mama leaf. I've got a little pair of scissors here that came with my kit. We're going to go ahead and cut. Let's see where you guys can see this. Oops. And let's go grab her. See? And we're going to go ahead and make a little hole here and place that little rosette in there. I'll give you an overhead shot once I'm capable of. And here's another one. This one's got, I think there's a pup on that side there, and there is a pup. Let's see. You can kind of see one there and one there. So we've got two. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can. I might leave that leaf there. Actually, let me go ahead and do a little trim. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and point these guys hopefully downward, and we're going to just go ahead and plant in there. There we go. So I've got quite a few, and what we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these done, and it's gonna take me a little bit of time. These are gonna be interesting. These are pups that have grown, but you have no roots. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them into this pot here, and maybe perhaps in 2 or 3 weeks we're gonna get some pups with roots. Here's another one that has what I would consider two little heads, two little pup heads there. This one here was a stowaway on one of my other purchases. I think that's it. Here's the view from the top. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. There's our first one, that we had made a cutting out of it, and because it had overgrown. And you can see all the little pups all lined up around in their new home. I've given them plenty of space. You know, after doing this, I realized that perhaps maybe I could have used a smaller pot, but this is a journey, and hopefully the journey will be a good one. And since I am in transplant mode, I figured that I would go ahead and do a couple of more transplants for you here. I've got this one cacti. As a matter of fact, it's been sitting since it was cut from my friend up in Orlando, and you can see that it's already shooting out some new growth. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a nice pot. Then one of my display pots, I used, if you recall, I was using mama plant, and we were getting dividing it up, and I just haven't had a chance to transplant, and so we're gonna go ahead and get these guys into some pots for you guys and for me and for them today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using this nice cute little pot. She should be good enough, good size, and we're just going to basically go in like that, and that's what I was told that I can go ahead and do. And I'll probably start watering it just like the others as well in like about 3 to 4 days. So there we go, that's number 1. And number 2 is going to go into here, this nice sized pot. This one's a little larger, but it's got more roots and give it plenty of space there. And we're going to go ahead and give it a little hole so that we can get her in there. I might have to, let me go ahead and take some out, some soil out, and then put it in there. And actually, maybe I will use my handy dandy little, what I call Lazy Susan, so that I can move things around, and I can just kind of hold like that. It's nice to go ahead and get some equipment so that you can go ahead and keep things simple and easy for yourself. Let me go ahead and Give some of this soil so that we're not planting too deep. I want to make sure that I give it enough room, but also when I add my stones to dress her up, make sure we don't have, I'll go ahead and clean her up later, but for right now, there we go. That's number 2. There we go. And number 3 is going to be Mama Plant. Mama's got a little baby there, but I didn't think that there were enough roots there. Can you see? Let me point them out to you. Right there, there's roots, but there are not enough roots, I think, for her to be on her own. So I'm gonna go ahead and let her stay with Mama for a little bit longer, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna do quite well. Get rid of some of this here. Whenever you are in transplant mode, it is a good idea to go ahead and get rid of your dried leaves. Now this one's giving me a little bit of a hard time. So again, I'm rather new to all of this care. I don't want to go ahead and rip it off because clearly it's not ready to be taken away from Mama. So we're gonna let it stay there. I'm gonna add some dirt as we bring this around. So what's really nice is that once they're secure, you can let go. There we go. Like I said, I won't water these for a few days. You know, in any event that I may have broken any baby roots or anything like that, I don't want to start to water and introduce any kind of bacteria, pathogens that are going to start promoting root rot. And of course, when root rot happens, then guess what? We are going to eventually kill our wonderful plants. Well guys, thank you very much for watching my channel. I hope you are all going to be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your summer. And please like and subscribe so that I can continue bringing you content. And don't worry, I don't need to have 1 million followers. I'm only doing this because I love it. And when I was looking at figuring out succulents, there were so many videos out there, but none really with a path from the start of what happened from the beginning, what the journey was. And I thought since there was a need for it, I thought I would start one. I hope you continue with me on the journey, and there'll be some nice surprises coming soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.